What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. So it's Friday, October 9th. This is the second hunt of the Texas bow season. I'm actually in the blind. We got here probably about 2:45, something like that. Had to work on the feeder a little bit, some clumped up corn. Looks like I got it all cleared though. You saw me get the black cherry jealous set back out, hoping it does its trick. Whew. And you saw that I've got my bow dialed in. So there is a long lost face with me today. You probably haven't seen him in quite a while. He appears randomly here and there when we're fishing. Actually, I think the last video he was in was on the John boat. But he got to get out of school early today. Y'all know how it was whenever you were kids. Dad picked you up early to go hunting. I like to carry on the tradition. So, last week I posed the question of, do you like the commentary style that I used last week in the video? Got a lot of response and mostly everybody agreed that it was a lot better. I'm going to stick with doing that just so that way I don't have any interruptions and I'm not having to worry about stopping and updating as we go. And it'll give me a chance to reflect over the hunt whenever I review the footage. It's time to quiet down. It's right at about 3:45. Things should start moving here pretty quick. As the activity started to dwindle away, so did the rest of our daylight. Unfortunately, we didn't see any deer or any other movement for the rest of the evening. We decided to make our way to the next property to go ahead and set our hog trap and see if anything was moving there. Once my coffee was ready, it was time to get on the road. I still had an hour drive ahead of me, and I needed to get there in enough time to get settled in before the feeder went off. So I got settled into the blind with about 30 minutes to spare. It's about 5:40. And the feeder goes off at about 6:15. Now, I haven't seen any movement this early, but you never know when there's going to be a hog or anything else pop up. So I just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything lurking or around. With the sun starting to rise and it becoming legal shooting hours, it was time to get focused and watch for what comes in.
wasn't legal, and my gut was just telling me that there was something else about to come in. After waiting patiently for 20 minutes, he finally presented me with a shot, and I took it.
Alright, so it's been about half an hour since I took a shot at the buck. I came immediately through the woods where I heard the crash, and here he is. He's probably about 15, maybe 20 yards from the feeder. So I finally got him out of the woods, fixing to load him up in the truck. Well, I thought I was going to have to find my bolt. Apparently not. I will say it hit kind of at an awkward angle, but it looks like it was a double long shot. Broadhead went through great penetration. I'm happy with it. He is probably about 2.5, but as I've mentioned before, out here, you either get one or you don't.
With half an hour already passing, it was time to go ahead and get him hung, quartered, and in the cooler. Well, that's all I've got for you this week, guys. If you like what you've seen, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and leave a comment or a like. It helps a lot more than what you know. There's going to be more on the way. That was just the first tag I filled for the season, and I also plan on taking my son out several times as well too. But as I mentioned, that's all I've got for you, and we'll catch you on next week's episode.